is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto.
Have you ever considered in yourself just who your friends are? You know, oftentimes as parents, we spend the majority of our time trying to help and influence our children to make good choices as far as friends go. We see sometimes friends that they have, that they run with, that are simply not very good influences in their life, to say the least. Yet at other times we see those who are seemingly not their friends, but we know that our children would make good friends for them because they could influence one another for good. And so we encourage them in that way. But at the very same time, we lose sight of who our friends are. Now by that I don't mean our physical friends, not anyone by the name of Jane or Joe, but I mean those who we're friendship with so far as being friends of the world itself. The Bible tells us in 1 John 2 and verse 15, to love not the world, neither the things that are in the world, for if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Now he's implying in that when we love or have friendship, that's where we're going to carry this, with the world, we're not going to be able to step across that proverbial fence and also have friends with God. You see, it's the case that we cannot hold hands with one and the other. As a matter of fact, James tells us, James chapter 4 and verse 4, that a friendship with the world is enmity with God. He goes on to say that when we're friends with the world, as a matter of fact, we become the enemies of God. Now you may say, like anyone would, no, I'm not an enemy of God. I don't despise God. I don't hate God. I don't in any way want to turn away from Him. But friends, we can't have ourselves in both worlds. We can't live holding hands with the world where John would have told us where is nothing but the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, and then yea, even at the same time claim to be fully and wholly dedicated toward God. So it's the case that as we review our lives and as we watch our children too, that we are not to be checking to see who their friends are they tall or what color they are, or what type of clothing they wear, but we'll be careful to see if by being a friend of that person, are they actually becoming a friend of the world? Are they actually befriended to the person for their character and for who they are and for what they stand? Or are they attracted to them because they're so worldly? Because the way that they live their lives is not right in the sight of God. Friends, we have to protect ourselves as we protect our children. I encourage you, as you study your Bibles each day and you study in light of this subject and any other, that you do all that you can to find your fortunes in faith. Thank you.